gotta settle living average. Gotta buy my mama crib, gotta buy my dad a whip, gotta buy my bro the world, gotta get it while I take this out of here. Okay, let this nice and okay. Yo, let's go. Look at that, 192.2. You guys just saw, I just woke up at 192.2, guys. I've been cutting for 2 days, and we're already down basically 2 pounds. Let's go. And in this video, guys, today I am going to show you guys how to track your macros and pretty much how to calculate your own stuff. It's pretty much working for me. It's what I use pretty much all the time. So let's get into that right now. Alright guys, in this part of the video, I'm going to show you guys how to track your calories, macros, all that good stuff if you guys are trying to cut. And also, I'm going to talk about a little bit if you're trying to bulk on it too, because it's pretty much the same thing. It's just pretty much upping the number and the calories and your macros and everything. So it's pretty much just increasing numbers rather than decreasing them. So let's get into it. We're going to be talking about 5 main key components. We're going to be talking about maintenance calories, surplus or deficit, protein, carbs, and fats. Or I think I might be talking about fats before carbs. Now, the first thing we're going to do is talk about maintenance calories. Now, how do we find this and what numbers do I use? I use a number pretty much based on your metabolism. So a number either 14, 15, or 16 calories per pound. And this is based off the Lionel McDonald study that he did. And if you guys don't know who Lionel McDonald is, he's a very intelligent individual that's pretty much like, he knows a lot about like nutrition and all that stuff. He has countless books. Lionel McDonald is the owner of the website Body Composition. Well, I'm not sure if he's the owner, but a lot of his articles get posted on that website. So I'm pretty sure he's some way affiliated with the website, or he might own the website. I'm not really sure. But on the website, pretty much tells you can look up all that stuff about protein, about carbs, about all this stuff. If you guys want to like count it, if you guys want to learn how to like track all that stuff. But if you guys don't want to go on the website and read it, I'm going to give you guys information here. Now, I usually just base everything around his stuff and studies. Why? Simply, it's just because I feel like his stuff works for me. Like, I tried it and it works for me, so I'm going to use it. I don't really know anybody else who uses this type of way, how to count your calories, other than one person. I know Christian Guzman uses it this way, and I think I can't remember, but another individual big in the fitness industry uses it, but I just don't remember. I honestly think it might be Matt Ogius, but I'm not quite sure. It might actually be Chris Lovato. I don't even know. It's somebody, but I just can't remember really right now at the moment, but I know someone else uses this. So it's pretty simple. We're going to be using either the number 14, 15, or 16 per pound of your body weight. So I'll take this for example. So this is how we're going to figure it out. 14, if you're kind of like, your metabolism is kind of slow, like if you realize that like you store a little bit extra fat and it's kind of harder for you to burn calories, you're gonna go with the 15. If your metabolism is quite average, kind of medium, you're just kind of like an average Joe, you're gonna go with 15. Now, if you're a little individual that's a lot skinnier and like it's kind of hard for you to put on like weight and all that stuff, your metabolism is really high, or overall if your just activity level is like a lot higher than most people, we're gonna go with a number 16. Now we're gonna use for me, for example. So I already did my macros 2 days ago when I started my cut. This video is going up 2 days after I started my cut, and I'm already down 2 pounds. I started my cut at 194.4 and I woke up this morning at 192.2, so let's get it. But let me just start it right now off to show you guys. So I'm gonna use my calculator. So for me, my metabolism used to be a lot slower before I started working out, but once I started working out, my metabolism did increase like quite a bit. It's just something that just kind of happens. So my metabolism is kind of average because it's not fast, but it's not slow. So I use the number 15 to base it off around. And also this, like, no matter what you do, guys, like there's not really any like specific way to figure out how your maintenance is exactly. There's no like any way like exactly to pinpoint what your maintenance is. You're just gonna have to try it out, and if it doesn't work, either increase calories or lower calories depending on what you're trying to do. But this gives you like a base, like a foundation to build something off on. So in the morning that I started my cut, I was at 194.4, but I'm just gonna put 194 just for the hell of it. And then times that by 15, and as you guys can see, we got 2,910 calories. So pretty much on a good deficit, you want to start off kind of like, you don't want to like just get right into it, like just jump into it like a 500 calorie deficit, unless you're like morbidly obese or something like that. But for an individual, for the average Joe, these numbers are good. And pretty much 2,900 calories is my maintenance. And if you don't trust the numbers that I'm giving you, so pretty much what you guys can also do is just pretty much go to other websites and go get a calorie calculator and then just kind of like average it out. But roughly all the numbers are gonna be exact, like pretty similar. They're gonna be pretty close. None of those numbers are gonna be like way off. So on a good deficit, it's around 300 minus calories. So what I did pretty much just minus 300 calories, and we are at 2,610 calories. So that is currently what I'm trying to eat at right now, and I actually bumped it down to like 600 to 2,600 calories just flat, just because I don't like having like those extra numbers. Like, I don't know, it just kind of bothers me. So it does not really make a big deal, guys. So yeah, just kind of cut it down. So I showed you guys how do you find your maintenance. Now the second thing we're talking about is surplus or deficit. So pretty much surplus being your bulking, deficit be either your cutting, and pretty much the way you figure it out, it's pretty much a good number is 300 calories and plus. So 300 calories plus for bulking or cutting. You can increase it by 300 calories or you could cut it down by 300 calories depending on what you're trying to do. And then from there, just increase calories, increase calories. So right now I'm at a 300 calorie deficit. I'll probably end up being at a 500 to 600 calorie deficit by the end of the cut, maybe 700 deficit. So we'll see later on down the road. Now the third thing we talk about is the macro part, the actual macros within the calories. And the first one we're gonna be talking about is protein. Now for an individual that's just trying to like pretty much like live and like go by their day, a good like protein range would be like anywhere from 0.6 to 0.8 of gram of a pound. But if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you're not an individual who's just trying to live. You're an individual that works out, they're trying to build some muscle, or you're an individual that's trying to cut down and is trying to retain as much muscle as possible. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add 1 gram of protein up to 1.2 grams of protein. What I like to do when I start my cut, even when I start my bulk, I like to go straight to 1 gram of protein per pound. So right away just go into 1 gram. So say if I'm at 194, I'll be eating at 194 grams of protein. But the more and more I progress in my cut, I like to bump up the number up a little bit higher, because it helps you retain a little bit more muscle and mass. So now if you guys actually want to know like the math part about it, like it's not that hard. So like pretty much, let's say if I'm 194 right here on my calculator, and let's just say I want to eat at 1.2 gram of a pound of my body weight. We're just going to times 1.2, and then we got 232 grams of protein. Now that's a little bit excessive, but that's why I picked the number 1.2. That's just a little bit excessive right now, so that's why I'm eating at 1 gram, not at 1.2 or not even 1.1. So you have that range to choose from. Fourth thing we're going to be talking about, guys, is fat. Now fat intake can be determined by two factors, again, like as I said, bulking or cutting. So pretty much when you do fat, you want to keep it around, if you're cutting, 20 to 25% of your calories. If you're bulking, 25 to 30%. You can play around with it a little bit more if you want, but in all regards, it doesn't really matter exactly how much it is, as long as at the end of the day you're still in that caloric deficit, you'll be chilling. So as I said before, I'm just gonna like to keep it like at a basic number. So 2600 calories was what my maintenance is, or not my maintenance, but my cutting calories are. So right now for my fat, I put it at 25% out of my calories. So we're gonna do times 0.25, and then we got that. So that's how many calories we're gonna get from the fat. Now we're gonna divide that by 9, and I got 72 grams of fat. If you guys are wondering why I divided it by 9, I'm gonna explain to you guys right now. And sometimes I recently, like yesterday, I went grocery shopping and I find out that the rice I bought actually tells you in the back, so that's kind of cool. But the thing you guys to understand is that macros and calorie, macros and calories, they're like the same thing, not really, but they're one and the same. So we got your calories and then we got your macros, and they're the same thing, but not really. Macros are being your macronutrients such as your protein, your carbs, and your fats. But within a protein, carb, and a fat, there's 4 calories in 1 gram of protein. There's 4 calories in 1 gram of carb, and there's 9 calories in 1 gram of fat. So when you times that by the grams that you need, so I'm gonna explain to you guys more later towards the end of the video what I mean by that, is it's gonna add up to pretty much the calories that you're trying to eat. So I'm gonna take me for example, 194 times 1, which is, I'm just doing the math just to show you guys, but obviously that's pretty easy math. I know how to do that. Okay guys, I actually don't have any Gorilla Pod right now because I forgot my Gorilla Pod in my sister's car when we're coming back from the airport. So right now I pretty much have a tub of a pre-workout stacked on top of a tub of freaking G Fuel on top of a little balcony thingy. So all that shit just fell right now. Anyways guys, as I was saying, protein, we're gonna do that at 194 for me. So I'm just gonna show you guys right now what it is for me. And then for my fat, we said we're gonna do that at 25%, which is 72 grams. So this is what I mean. Let me see. So these are the numbers we're working with, guys. Sorry, I wanted to get a Sharpie, but I had to deal with a pen and I wrote it kind of big and it looks kind of ugly, but it is fine. So as you guys see, we got 194 grams of protein and 72 grams of fats. Now what we're gonna do is pretty much this is gonna be multiplied by 4. This is gonna be multiplied by 9. So like I said right there, and then for the protein, 194 times 4 equals 776, which that's gonna be calories. And then for fat, 72 times 9 equals 648, which is gonna be 648 calories. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add that together. So that's 648 plus 776 equals 1,424. Now we're gonna go back to my deficit calories, which was 2,610. So I'm just gonna, I know I told you guys that I like round it down to like just like the base number, but for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna show you guys exactly what it is. So being that, and then we're gonna do that, and we're gonna minus the calories that we did from protein and fat, which was 1,424. And then we got this number, 1,186. And this is the calories that you're gonna eat from your carbs. Now carbs, 1 gram of carb equals 4 calories. So we're gonna divide that, we're gonna divide this number that I just showed you guys by 4. Oh shit. Oh no, we're good. I actually pressed a minus sign and I thought something else happened, but no. Now we got 296 grams of carbs. So that is the macros that we got, that we are working with. So I hope you guys found that informational. Hope you guys put that to use. I'm sorry if it was a little bit hard to keep up, but just watch the video over again. All the information is there. And if you guys need some other help, there's a lot of information online. Go look up Lionel McDonald. Go look up bodycomposition.com. There's a lot of stuff on there. And yeah, let's get to the rest of the video. Alright guys, now it is time for the gym. It's time for do a leg session. Oh shit, my car's locked. I'm pretty excited because I'm finally squatting. It's been like a week and a half I haven't squatted because as you guys know, I was in Mexico and there is no squat rack at the gyms in Mexico. I went to two different gyms, and I saw the inside of one of them and none of them had squat racks. Everybody there had Smith machines and I tried the Smith machine, didn't like it, so I didn't end up doing it. It kind of hurt. I don't know why, but it just felt weird. It hurt. So today is my first day doing squats and the first time in a week and a half. Pretty excited. We got a top set of 310 for 5 reps and then gotta do a 4x12 at 235. So let's get it. Oh guys, honestly I'm not in the mood to do this. I'm super tired. You like what I did there? I wanted to part just like you, so I just part just like boom. Sure. You like that? You like that, dude? Look at that.
We did it once.
No, I don't reverse it to my parking spots. It's just like a lot easier, just like. Dude.
Yeah, but doing this traffic, it's so much easier to pull straight up.
Yeah, 'cause I'm so tired of dreaming about you when you ain't around. Taking me so long to get here and my feet still ain't on the ground. No wonder I'm further away than I felt like I've been. Oh, I can't love another, no, I just don't know how to begin. But you're not worth this breakdown. You're not worth this breakdown. Been calling me at 2 a.m. Leave me questioning just who I am. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but I'm shooting through the
Alright guys, I am back from the gym, and as you guys saw, the gym session was extremely heavy and hard. I had to do a top set of 5 reps of 310. I was only able to do 4 of those reps, and I feel like I maybe would have been able to push out the last rep, but honestly I didn't want to risk it, end up failing a rep, because when you're strength training, guys, it's really important that you do not end up failing a rep. And I was able to do the 4x12 at 235. Although I felt like I was gonna die, I was able to do it. Right now my hammies, my glutes, everything really just hurts. Kind of hurts just to walk around. So hopefully we'll heal up and we'll be good to go by Monday. For my last meal, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm having. I got some chicken teriyaki that I made right here. I got some white rice, some pieces of broccoli, and on the side, I got some baked hot Cheetos, 50% less fat, guys, with some Tapatio splash on there. And a nice water bottle right here. It's called flexible dieting, guys. Some of you guys might be freaking out like, yo, what the fudge? Hot Cheetos, what the hell? What are you doing, bro? If it fits in the macros, it fits in the macros. Now, that doesn't mean you should like down a whole bag, but everything is good in moderation. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna close off the video here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, it's been Boy Gio, and I'm out. Peace.
I got my city on lock, I got the internet buzzing. Every song that I drop, you got the fireman coming. Bringing that heat with the CD. When they see me, wanna be me, better believe.